And cue.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Crystal program.
I am the one and only Chris Tom.
You can either talk in the Crystal program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there wasn't that black right back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groove along here, just walking in style with a portable MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Crystal program. You can hear the music on the Crystal program.
This is the Chris Top Program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from legendary BB King's downtown Nashville, Tennessee. It's not crowded at all here.
Oh, no.
No, it's not crowded. You make one wrong turn, and then it takes forever to turn around and get back to where you meant to go.
So frustrating.
But we got to see the chick, though, that was,
Nipples. Boobs.
we were driving, and there was this. We pulled up behind. This is the second time I told the story. And we pulled up behind this woman, and her skirt was awfully short. I mean, she'd have bent over. We saw everything. But then we pulled up to the side of her, and she was just hanging out.
It was all out on the line.
Yes.
And then on the front of her shirt came down to right there. For real.
But she stopped. They were eating. Both their hands were full. She was with her friend, and she asked her friend to fix it, to stuff it back in for her. Yeah, so that was
And it didn't work.
Like first thing we saw when we came to Nashville. And that made us miss our turn.
They must be good for it.
That's what sisters do for one another.
Right.
You know?
So, okay, so I was going to call her Melanie. Vanessa.
Bruh.
So, Vanessa, you just got in from Canada when?
I did. We got here on Monday.
So, you got here on Monday. So,
Yeah.
how do you like the weather?
You know what? It's hot. It's really hot. It's
It
really
is hot.
humid. We get hot summers in Toronto, but
Yeah.
this is kind of next level. Yeah, it's okay as long as you get
Next
air
level.
conditioning breaks
Are you melting?
once in a while.
Are you-
Yeah, I'm trying not to, but yeah, a little bit for sure.
Now, this is your first time to CMA Fest?
This is my first CMA
Yeah?
Fest.
So what do you think?
I think I'm loving it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, there's just people everywhere. The energy's like crazy, and
It's poppin'.
It is. Yeah,
Now,
it's
you
awesome.
went to the CMT Awards last
I
night.
did. I got to go.
How was
yeah.
that?
Oh, it was fantastic. I was totally blown away. I mean, I was so lucky too. Our seats, we were so close. I think we were like 8 rows behind everybody, and I just everybody was sitting there all in one row. You know, it's crazy. And
How
the
close were you?
performances we were 8 rows behind the front row where all of the nominees are sitting.
Nice.
Yeah. So and then we walked down and we went onto the floor a little bit to watch some of the performers, but everybody, really, there wasn't a bad performance. Reba,
No,
to me, Reba was my standout. She was fantastic. Yeah, she was just she doesn't age either. She looks and sounds incredible.
She does,
so.
and it's been a decade since she's been there.
I
to
know.
that.
Yeah, they were saying that last night, which is awesome. And I mean, everybody was great. Carrie Underwood was fantastic, and I think that was her first award
she's
show
had the
since she had the
baby.
baby. Yeah,
Right, yeah.
And she looks as
She
good
looks
as
amazing.
sounds. She does.
Great.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I think women in the crowd were like, "Seriously, you just had a baby?"
How do they do that?
I
mean,
have
they've
no
got
idea.
to have a personal
I have
trainer
no
that lives
idea.
with them every day.
Oh, they must. Yeah.
It's like, all right, get up and give me 20.
That's what I got to tell
Yeah.
myself anyway, because she looks so good.
So you got to fangirl last night.
I did a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to fangirl a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Did you get to sit beside anybody famous, or?
I didn't sit beside anybody famous. No, I was downstairs in the lounge area before we went to our seats, and Maddie and Tay were there, which was pretty cool. I'm big fans. I cover a lot of
Did you
their
hang out
stuff,
with them,
so
Maddie and
I
Tay?
didn't hang out with
Yeah.
them. No, but
That would have been cool, right?
Yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been cool. But no, I saw a lot of people, which was great. So.
Now, in the next year or two, when you're at the CMT Awards
Yeah.
and you're getting awards,
Yeah.
are you going to be humble still
Yes.
and hang out with people?
I think so. I think that's.
Yeah.
I mean, I think most of the big country artists that I have met are really humble people, and I think that's what's so great about country music is there's not a lot of ego. You know, people are.
Yeah.
are
That's very true.
Yeah, people are genuinely really nice, and that's awesome. I think that's important to.
Yeah.
It's just important to remember where you came from, right?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And
Every
Yeah.
artist goes through the same stages, so.
I still think you're going to find the ego, but you're going to find that in any job, in anything
Yeah,
that you
for
do.
sure.
So,
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think country music's been really blessed with just a bunch of good people. Mm-hmm. I think so. I think that's cool. So and I knew the answer to that already because you're just you're a good person. And yeah, and we wouldn't have you on the show if you weren't. Yeah, that's kind of how we like to roll.
Yeah, I mean, we got to have good singers with good attitudes.
Right.
It's important.
Right. It's a no douchebag zone.
It's a no douchebag zone.
That's good. Let's keep it that way.
Hashtag no douchebag
So
zone.
now you're here on vacation pretty much. You're here just enjoying yourself. You're being a fangirl this week.
Yeah, I am fangirling all week.
Yeah.
Just having a good time.
Yeah.
Who do you want to meet? Like who's like your? Because you mentioned Reba.
Yeah. Oh gosh, who do I want to meet?
Yeah, I mean, if you could just pick anybody that's in town, even Arnold Schwarzenegger's in town too.
I know he was there last night.
Norman Reedus.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah. He said he rode his motorcycle in.
Yeah.
There were a lot
So if we see a chopper go by, it could be him.
Oh, it could be him.
Yeah.
Probably Eric Church. I have a massive, I love Eric Church. And I'd never seen him before, and he performed last night. And
you have a crush? Is that what you're going to say?
Massive.
Yeah,
huge. Totally. Yeah. Definitely on everything, on his voice, on his.
Do you tweet him all the time? Do you tweet him selfies?
I don't actually. No? Maybe I should start doing that.
You could.
You just don't want to seem like the crazy fan.
I don't want to seem like a crazy fangirl, but I am one.
Right.
But I'm trying to keep it cool right now.
Just trying to put on a facade.
Yeah, probably.
He might be used to it.
He's
Yeah.
used to it. Yeah.
So what? Being in Nashville right now, like what stage? If you could pick any stage right now to play on, what would it be? Because I mean, we've got the Grand Ole Opry right down the road. We've got LP Field.
LP Field.
The CMT Award.
Yeah, LP Field I think would probably be a pretty cool venue to be in. Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that it's outdoors, and I mean, it's such a big venue, and I like playing outside whenever I can.
Now, when you get up, if you were in front of a group that big, I mean, would you be able to keep your composure? I mean, would you?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah. I've played in some pretty big crowds. I mean, I actually find it a lot more difficult to sing. I think a lot of singers say this, to sing in front of like 1 or 2 people than 1,000 people.
I can see that.
Yeah,
because it just gets a little weird.
Right?
Yeah.
Are you a nervous wreck right now because you're going to be playing?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay? You're good?
Yeah, I'm good. I know
you're pretty comfortable around us. We're good.
Yeah,
we're like tight.
We tight. Yeah.
We're Twitter buddies for life, right?
We are, totally. Yeah, absolutely.
And you remember now the backstage pass deal, like whenever you.
For sure. You guys are there. Yeah.
So we got it. So we're going to be in the green room.
The green room.
Yeah. Every place has got a green room.
Legit. Snacks, drinking good drinks. That's where you want to be.
Cool. We're good.
That's where you want to be.
Now, what are you going to play for us today?
I'm going to play some stuff off my new EP. It's 5 songs.
Okay.
So I'll play 2. I'm going to play one called Just the Whiskey, which is actually the only one on the EP that I didn't write.
Okay.
It was written by a couple of my friends in Nashville, and I just heard it and fell in love with it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great one. It's kind of it's a bit of a sad song, but it's got just a lot of soul in it. It's just about missing somebody in kind of any context, and it's one of those songs that, like, I think you hear and anybody can relate to it,
and that's good.
Really
Everybody needs a little therapy every once in a while.
For sure, totally, yeah.
Okay, so I'm ready. If you're ready, I'm ready.
Right. Yeah,
if you need a second, I've got an ad I can play, or if you're just ready to go, we can go.
Maybe give me 2 seconds. We're gonna get the guitar.
Yeah, no problem.
Here.
Play that ad.
We need to make sure we thank Randy this time because I forgot to play it. He's gonna be mad at me.
No, he's not going to be mad.
He's going to be mad. Handy Randy's going to be mad.
No, man, he's going to be cool.
But without BB King's, without Magnolia Emporium, we couldn't have done this. Well, we could have shown up, but it'd just been like, hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
So we're going to be back in about 30 seconds.
Perfect.
I'm totally ready for this.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, we'll be back in 30 seconds with Vanessa. Magnolia Emporium, a proud sponsor of the 2015 WABA Awards at legendary BB King's downtown Nashville. The Chris Top program working on being awesome worldwide with a little help from Magnolia Emporium and BB King's. In case you didn't know, we do not, nor will we ever take any of you for granted, because I realize there's 1,000 million zillion other places you could be, but you chose to be here to listen to us, and I really, really do appreciate you.
Darn right.
Now, we've got a few people, okay. Now, the free COO is in the chat. You know what he told me?
What?
He's in Vegas listening from the card tables. Yeah. So, I mean, some people might be having more fun than us this weekend.
I don't know, man. I'm having a great time here.
And that's Don. That's Don. He's doing, and we've got JP in the chat. JP is also Canadian, so awesome. You have a fellow Canadian
we have
listening.
A fellow Canadian.
You do.
We got the engineer of love in the chat.
Right. And Ruza keeps it straight for us. So I did want to make sure because I didn't want them to feel abandoned. But there's just so much going on, and I feel
we just kind of forget to check the chat.
There's just so much for me to do, and I just It's difficult.
It is difficult.
I can't multitask.
The struggle is real.
It is very real. All right, now, so Vanessa, what are you going to play? Now, before you play this, where can people stalk you online? Where can they find you?
Lots of places. My website's www.vanessamariecarter.com.
Okay.
I've got Instagram is VM Carter Music. Mm-hmm. I'm on there a lot.
So Instagram's your thing?
Instagram's my thing, yeah. And then Twitter, VM_Carter.
We don't even have an Instagram, but Abby does. Abby
we do have an Instagram.
So
we have one now?
Yeah.
I thought it was just Abby.
We've had an Instagram for probably long.
I'm all over Twitter and Facebook. That's it.
Instagram's my thing. I post memes.
Oh yeah, and Facebook too. Just Vanessa Marie Carter on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. So, and if somebody wants to buy the song you're going to sing, can they?
Yeah. Not yet, but in the next month they can. Yeah.
In the next month.
The EP's coming out in a month, so.
Can you send us the songs a little early? Let us check them out.
I can send them to you right now. They're done. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Totally in the loop. I feel so important.
Me too. I feel like I'm like, check it out.
So, okay, now what are you going to sing for us? And what's your name?
I'm Howie Moskovich. Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Howie, very nice to meet you, buddy. So you came down from Canada too, or did she just find you outside and say, hey, come in here?
I live here now, but I am Canadian.
Okay, so you are Canadian. Okay, all right. So, but you're here in Nashville now. So you guys knew each other from Canada.
No,
she didn't just find you outside.
No, we wrote a song. Yeah, we wrote a song together a couple years ago. So he's a great guitar player, so I pulled him in.
All right, well, sounds good to me. And now, what is the name of this song?
This is Just the Whiskey.
Just the Whiskey. Yeah. All right, here we go. Vanessa Marie Carter on the Chris Stott program.
It's a brown paper bag with a bottle inside, a sweet special blend that'll burn alright. It don't bring you back, but where my mind's been at, it's the closest thing I've got to you tonight. And it ain't the memories, the could have beens, or the things I should have said. It ain't the long nights, this empty room, or the thoughts running through my head. No, it ain't none of those things that drive me this damn crazy. It's just the whiskey that makes me miss you, baby. I wanna make you last, so I'll sip it slow. It's the only way this lonely is gonna show. I stayed away too long on this side of the road, and I know who to blame for laying me this low. 'Cause it ain't the memories, the could have beens, or the things I should have said. It ain't the long nights, this empty room, or the thoughts running through my head. No, it ain't none of those things that drive me this damn crazy. It's just the whiskey that makes me miss you, baby. So I'll put a brave face on, I'll carry on, but I won't admit it ain't the memories, the could have beens, or the things I should have said. It ain't the long nights, this empty room, or the thoughts running through my head. No, it ain't none of those things that drive me this damn crazy. It's just the whiskey that makes me miss you, baby. It's just the whiskey that makes me miss you, baby. Hey.
That song's just real.
Yeah, thanks.
It's just real.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
love
it's
it.
You're
gritty.
not hiding
Thanks.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you said you heard that for the first time in Nashville?
Yeah, a couple